Like the entry of Jesus Christ into Jerusalem, so it was when the commander joined force, Major General Peter K. Lavahun entered Bomaru town on Christmas Day in the year 2020. It was a fun-filled air and environment. For the 2 days, Bomaru community was animated. A large portion of 1 infantry battalion soldiers and all sections of the Upper Bambara chiefdom that are situated across the Bao River had assembled to witness this small but maiden and historic event. Approximately, there were over 6,000 people. There were different types of traditional performances, ranging from the parade of masquerades to traditional folklore songs. As the Soways could not let this pass by, so were our commanders intrigued and had joined the revelry. Before proceeding to the community field to watch 2 comical matches organized in honor of the commander joint force.
As well, of course. Wow, the Mapiri, so yes, here. Of course, definitely.
In the first match, our Slav female team defeated the Bomaru girls.
Just about a few minutes to end of play, they announced the commander they gave the winner 500,000. The game don't play, the game don't end 1-0 against the Bomaru team. But that don't mean say that the house staff team will win. This game here, so as far as the commander comes out, nobody no win, nobody no loss. And therefore, the 500,000 are for the 2 teams. So the Sheba Mino, the Bomaru team were 250.
While ex-servicemen had its 0 on both sides with the elders of Bomaru. A talk of peace competition between the Araslav and Bomaru youths, which apparently became one of the most exciting events, added spice to the day. Bomaru is a small mountain village in the Upper Bambara chiefdom, lying along the Sierra Leone border with the Republic of Liberia in the eastern district of Kailahun. It is officially and historically the very first place where the first sound of bullets from the 11 years of rebel incursion was heard on the 23rd of March 1991, marking the endorsed foundation of the war in the country. At least 14 people lost their lives and many others injured as a result of that maiden assault. Among them, women and children, and 2 military officers of the Araslav. May their faithful souls rest in peace. Amen. The 2 soldiers, Major E.S.F. Fode and Lieutenant Kabo, died in battle while exchanging fire with the insurgents. Their names are boldly written on a plaque in the war monument. Earlier, the commander joint force received the quarter guard salute as military tradition demands. prior to heading to the court barri, where the Deputy Chief of Staff of Headquarters Joint Force Command, Colonel Kemo TCC, greeted the Bomaru people on behalf of the Commander Joint Force and by extension, the Ministry of Defense and the RSLAF. As to what significance was the visit and what must have prompted it, the Commander Joint Force, Major General Peter K. Lavahun, explains.
Soldiers deployed this far, and as a commander, I think I have to empathize with my troops. It's one of the qualities of a good commander. You have to feel like your soldiers, and I'm aware they are far away from their families, they are far away from their friends, they are far away from civilization. So I cannot decide to be sitting in my cool and cozy chair all the time without me visiting my troops far forward. So this year Christmas, I've decided to come and spend Christmas with my colleagues, with my workmates, with my soldiers in Bomaru. And if you can recall, the war also started here. The first shot actually in 1991, 23rd March, was fired here. Today we are here standing in this monument. You have seen names of people who died during the war. In fact, you can see the names of two soldiers. I remember when I was a small boy, I remember these two names, Mijofone and Lieutenant Kabo. They are very fine officers, but they are the first people that have succumbed to the rebel war. So today, I'm here, and it's a testament that Bomaru is a place we should remember. Bomaru is a place that we should always be thinking about. So if I'm here today, those are the two reasons why I'm here with my
so far you've interacted with people, the residents and the village personnel. So far, what is your impression generally?
I'm absolutely impressed with the turnout of the locals. It didn't come as a surprise actually, because our people, they know how to welcome, strangers. And I wasn't surprised at all, because the CEO has already told me that these people are prepared to welcome me. So today, if we are here, we appreciate their effort. I have to thank them very much for the coordination, the collaboration with our troops. I know it has not been easy, but the resilience of all of us, the soldiers and the locals, I think we will be able to achieve what is good for this country, what is good for this country.
Major General, clearly if you can look at Bomaru, it's quite an isolated place. It's very hard and difficult terrain. So any plans for your personnel on the ground in terms of bettering their or improving their lots?
That's the reason I'm here actually, so that I be on the ground first hand to assess actually the situation. And as I mentioned earlier on, we have plans actually to erect the building for them, so that we can be able to house them. We want to transit we want them to shift from the mud houses now to what will be putting up a modern structure, for our troops. So, and even the going, we all came this morning with the road. You see the road is very bad. So if I go back to Freetown, I will have to inform my bosses that the going is not too good. The supply chain, the lines of communication is not too good. So I have to take that into consideration when I get back to Freetown.
On behalf of the soldiers, the unit regimental sergeant major, warrant officer class 1, commander, explained how excited and appreciative the soldiers were for the visit.
Actually, as soldiers, say soldier, we own life, it takes beaucoup thing. But however, the life here, easy, it's tedious, but we cope up as soldiers, we go about to reach the moment.
But not without lamenting on the challenges they are facing. One of such challenges was the lack of safe drinking water in Bomaru town.
One, when I see the building, not up to date. Then the area will find itself short of water. We don't get water, we get from we go fetch water, come. Then as you can see, the environment look too conducive. But soldiers then, we give them condition.
The only source of water 500 meters away from the makeshift military camp is nothing to talk home about. The BO1 commander further appealed for the construction of permanent shelters for the soldiers, since the deployment was a permanent one.